On this episode of Soja Weekly Update, we will bring you major breakthroughs recorded by our troops across different theaters of operations in the country. I am Francisca Bile. Do follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram for more information on the activities of the Nigerian Army. You're welcome to the program. Well, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
In a world where information is power, stay ahead of the curve with Nigerian Army Info TV. Our mission is to keep you informed about the activities, achievements, and sacrifices of Nigerian Army troops. We strive in our efforts to defend the nation and protect our citizens. From exclusive interviews with top brass to behind-the-scenes footage of our operations, we bring you the stories that matter about your army. Subscribe now to Nigerian Army Info TV on YouTube and follow us on social media to stay up to date on all our latest videos and updates. Nigerian Army Info TV. Stay informed, stay ahead. Nigerian Army Info TV.
Welcome back. Now beginning from 1 division, troops in Katsina States neutralized the kidnapper in Kabode village, rescuing 4 victims and recovering a rifle, ammunition, motorcycles, and mobile phones. The operation was part of an offensive mission to dismantle a kidnapper's den in Katsina, Kaduna. In another operation conducted in collaboration with other security agencies, troops launched a joint offensive in Keyere Hills and Gidandogo areas of Kaguriko local government area of Kaduna State. During the operation, a terrorist arms courier was apprehended while transporting weapons to insurgents in the Gidandogo forest. Items recovered from the courier include 3 AK-47 rifles, 1 Galil rifle, 1,621 rounds of 7.62mm NATO ammunition, 222 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition, 138 rounds of 5.56mm ammunition, 2 extra AK-47 magazines, and 1 G3 rifle magazines. Further investigation led to the arrest of 8 other individuals connected to the crime. Troops in Kaduna State have also arrested 4 terrorist gun runners and logistic suppliers in Rijana village in Jikun local government area, where they recovered 30 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 3 mobile phones, 100,000 naira worth of recharge cards, and the sum of 1,532,900 naira in cash. In another gallantry in Edo State, troops of 2 division have obliterated a notorious kidnapper from a syndicate terrorizing commuters in East and South East local government area. The troops captured an AK-47 rifle, a semi-automatic pump action gun, and 18 live cartridges. While news from 3 division indicates that troops operating in 3 division area of responsibility have raided terrorist gun runners and logistic suppliers in Mararaba, Donga, and Manya villages of Taraba State on 30th August 2024. In the operation, troops arrested 5 suspects and recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, fabricated rifles, single-barrel guns, Dane guns, 7.62mm ammunition, and live cartridges. Other items seized include extra rifle magazines, pistol holsters, handcuffs, daggers, police helmets, axes, POS machines, and mobile phones. Under 6th Division, troops and other security agencies intensified their efforts against illegal artisanal refinery activities in the Niger Delta region. In recent operations, over 115 illegal refining sites, 66 boats, 22 suspects, 27 stolen pipes, 4 pumping machines, 5 illegal connections clamped, and over 170 stolen products were confiscated. Troops also conducted operations in Bayelsa State, Southern Ijaw local government area, and Rivers State, focusing on the Imo River, Ebocha oil field, and Odagua forest. Troops also deactivated illegal connection points and confiscated over 2,000 liters of stolen crude. In Delta State, troops have arrested a suspect with a wooden boat laden with over 40 sacks of illegally refined products, while in Warri Southwest local government area, troops also clamped down on one illegal refining site and recovered over 2,700 liters of stolen products. Parts of the successes recorded from 7th Division indicate that troops deployed in Goza local government area of Borno State raided a terrorist stronghold in the Mandara Mountains. After a fierce firefight, the terrorists were forced to abandon 24 hostages who have been rescued by the troops. A sweep of the area yielded 11 rounds of 7.62mm ammunition, one AK-47 rifle magazine, a Dane gun, and other items. The Chief of Army Staff, while commending the troops for their resilience and dedication in executing the operation, emphasized the importance of sustaining the momentum of the ongoing operations to ensure the continued safety and security of the nation. He noted that the Nigerian Army remains committed to eradicating terrorism and associated crimes towards ensuring peace and stability across the country. Away from that to Army Headquarters area of responsibility, the Chief of Army Staff commissions Headquarters 12th Field Engineer Regiment in Ijebu-Ode pays homage to Awujale. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, has commissioned the remodeled Headquarters 12th Field Engineer Regiment in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State.
I, Lieutenant General Lagbaja, the Chief of Army Staff, hereby commission this remodeled Regiment Headquarters of 12th Field Regiment based in the 2nd of September 2023 and 2024 for the good of God and the benefit of man.
Inaugurating the project on 2nd of September 2024, the Army Chief emphasized the importance of sound administration through the provision of conducive working and living conditions for Nigerian Army personnel and their families.
My command philosophy, which is to transform the Nigerian Army into a well-trained, equipped and highly motivated force towards achieving our constitutional responsibility, crafted upon my assumption of command as the perspective of Army Staff, is designed to motivate and focus the Army leadership as well as the followers on getting the best out of our troops and even the Army family towards achieving the core responsibilities of the Army, which is meeting the security as well as other developmental needs of the nation.
The project was executed by Lieutenant Colonel Alfred Enyans, the commanding officer of the units. During the working tour, the Chief of Army Staff also visited the Awujale of Ijebu land, Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono, where he informed the royal father of Nigerian Army's operations in the area. The Awujale encouraged Ijebu youth to join the army and present his autobiography to the Nigerian Army Library.
I want to appreciate Kabiyesi for what you are doing, creating an atmosphere of peace and security in this general area. The troops have continued to conduct their operations, especially along the interchange and Ijebu-Ode or expressway, and other arteries that link the Ijebu land to other parts of the southwest and Lagos and even the larger Nigeria. And through such operations, ensure peace, safety, and security in this area. But all this can be largely attributed to the fathering role played by you, the KBC, providing information and mobilizing the people of Ijebu land to support the troops in their operational and other activities. So I want to appreciate you, KBC.
In another operational visit to Katsina, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja has visited the 17th Brigade area of responsibility to reinvigorate counter-terrorism, counter-insurgency operations in northwest Nigeria. He was received by Brigade Commander Brigadier General Babatunde Omokwariola, who briefed him on the security situation and operational disposition of the brigade. General Lagbaja emphasized the Nigerian Army's effort to provide efficient leadership, sound administration, and operational effectiveness. He said the Army has initiated a series of welfare schemes to improve the living standards of personnel and their families, including the payment of bad luck of group life assurance and personnel accident insurance schemes. He said, "We have also introduced the affordable housing options for all soldiers, COAS post-service housing scheme and COAS loan schemes to economically empower personnel." The COAS urged troops to tackle insecurity and counter-insurgents in their hideouts. He also visited the 17th Brigade Medical Center and laid the wreaths in honor of troops who paid the supreme price in the fight against terrorists and bandits. Meanwhile, the governor of Katsina State, Dr. Diko Umar Rada, has stated that security has progressively improved in the state with the return of farmers to their farmlands. The governor made this known when he received the COAS in Katsina State Government House during a courtesy as well as condolence visit to the governor. The governor noted further that the state has witnessed a reduction in the insecurity and farmers are returning to their farms. He attributed the development to the synergy and joint efforts of all security agencies. Governor Diko appealed to the communities not to relent in supporting the troops with credible information, stressing that without the cooperation of the communities, the ongoing operations will not succeed. The COAS equally paid a courtesy call on His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Abdul Mumuni Kabir Usman, the Emir of Katsina, where he acknowledged the critical role of the traditional institution in mobilizing the people to support the troops in order to completely stamp out security threats and challenges. Before departing Katsina State, General Abiodun Lagbaja paid a condolence visit to the Ya'adua's family, where he met with Senator Abdulaziz Ya'adua and other family members on the passing of Hajiya Dada Ya'adua, a legendary and virtuous matriarch of the Nigerian Army family. General Lagbaja noted that officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army shares the grief and pain of Ya'adua's family. Finally, Nigerian Army enhances personnel's data management record-keeping capabilities. The Nigerian Army's Department of Military Secretary has held its second data management and record-keeping seminar on 3rd of September 2024 in Abuja. The event aimed to enhance the Army's data management and record-keeping capabilities in the digital era. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, represented by the Chief of Standards and Evaluation Army, Major General Robert Ayenewa, stressed the importance of efficient data management for operational effectiveness and sound administration.
This seminar is one of a series of activities scheduled for the year in the Nigerian Army forecast of events. It is coming at a time when we find ourselves operating in a complex environment especially in cyber and the media domains, while also engaged in numerous national operations. These challenges underscore the vital importance of efficient data management and record keeping for the effective administration of the Nigerian Army.
The seminar featured presentations and interactive sessions on digitalization, data security, and global best practices. The seminar attracted participants amongst officers and soldiers from formations and units of the Nigerian Army across the country. The Military Secretary Army Major General Eyitayo Onyilola noted that the seminar demonstrates the Nigerian Army's commitment to embracing emerging technologies and best practices to remain effective in its mandate to defend the nation.
Sound administration is one of the three pillars of the Chief of Army Staff's command philosophy to engender efficiency and effectiveness of the service. This is exactly the focus of the seminar, to imbue best practices in data management and record keeping with emphasis on proper document storage and security in a digital era in order to foster efficiency and effectiveness of the Nigerian Army.
Well, that story concludes today's episode of Soja Weekly Update. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles on Nigerian Army Info on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X for more information about the activities of the Nigerian Army. Remember, security is your business and our business. I am Francisca Bile.